Welcome back, friends, to a spooky episode of a spooky podcast. It's spooky season. I'm a witchy girl. Welcome in.
And I'm a goblin in ghoul face.
This week, we're going to be talking about some costumes. We're going to be talking about some animals.
There's a lot of animals.
We're going to be talking about do's and don'ts with costumes. And we're going to be talking about, being a little more creative with our costumes.
Yeah. A little bit of everything, huh?
We had a lot of fun. If you like what we're doing and you want to support us, you can either donate your hard-earned cash to us, or you can subscribe, like anything to increase the algorithmic flow of our videos into the minds of American and other citizens as well. All people are welcome. Yeah. I'm not xenophobic.
That's good. That's a good quality you have there, Tom.
It is. Yeah. Anything to add, Brian?
Just check us out on the Spotify, on the Instagram, on our YouTube, which we're starting to flow videos into. And if you want to donate, go to buymeacoffee.com/TITF, as in taking it too far. That'll do.
That'll do. Without further, that'll do. This is taking it too far. I'm too far, Tom. He's a goblin in ghoul face. And welcome to the show.
Let's tell the good people what we're dressed as, Tom.
Okay.
I am the sexy Hamburglar, and we're all delighted that Tom is finally coming out as a furry. Tell the good people about your fursona.
My fursona?
Yeah.
Well,
time.
I'm a bad little sheep. Oh, sorry. Let me try that again. I'm a bad little sheep, and I've got these little purple nipples.
Yeah.
Not too much hair. I'm not that hairy as a sheep. I got my fluffy ears. And then I got a... Is that coming in view?
Yep. I can see your sheep cack.
So this was made for me, this costume, by our dear friend Beans McSheens McGreens McBeans. And he made me a happy trail, but it looks like a sheep dick.
It sure does.
What's on the back of my costume? Oh. Is it...
Technical costume difficulties.
Are we having costume difficulties? That's good. Hold on.
Looking good.
All right. So, yeah. Halloween.
As a sexy Hamburglar, I kind of see myself more as an anti-hero, I feel like I burgle ham for the people, for the starving and the meek and the poor, And I just wanted you to know that if you were slaughtered, processed, and turned into a lamb burger, I would burgle you. I would become the lamb burglar for you.
Imagine if McDonald's could afford lamb burgers.
I would eat that for sure.
Yeah, lamb is delicious. Earthy.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know how I like lamb? In a nice Guinness stew.
Ooh, that sounds delightful. Maybe we make that sometime. We can chop you up in little pieces. Just enough so that you can stay alive to cook the rest, though.
That's not going to be good for me.
No, it'll be bad for you. All right, well, you want to get into this?
Let's get into this
spooky episode.
Yeah,
rounding out the Halloween season.
Yep, it's Halloween, and Heather's put together. We're gonna do a couple things, but Heather's put together a small list of, would you say, controversial costumes?
Hot button costumes.
What would you call them? What would Heather call
them? Conversation pieces.
She'd call them conversation pieces. You're going to show us to us, see what happens.
All right.
I'm going to try to spark some conversation.
Yeah.
Heather's going to try and spark some conversation.
For the good people at home, you're also going to see these costumes. What's our first one?
We hope.
Yeah,
starting
true.
Out low and slow here.
Low and slow.
Heather says we're starting low and slow.
And we're going to work our way up.
Brilliant.
All right. First one.
Hold on. Do you need the mic? Yep.
The first one is going to be women taking characters and making them sexy. Let me show some examples.
I'm going to go out on a limb here and say that I support this.
You support sexy ladies in costumes?
All
What do we
right.
got here?
My favorite.
Okay, this is a Velma. This is a classic, right? This is a Velma from Scooby-Doo.
Is that a sexy Velma? Yeah. yeah.
People, you know what? When we were kids, everyone's like, "Oh, Daphne's so hot," but
Who said Velma was obviously the hot one in? Wait, we're not the cartoon, but
well, Scooby-Doo is the perfect mirror to how society has changed our views on what's hot, right? Velma is the thick-bootied smarts gal, and Daphne's the ass-kicking. You know, she has the more old-school view of hot, like Sports Illustrated body, right?
I do feel like there's a. She's very pale. She's ginger. She's skinny. All things we don't like, but we lied about liking for like the 90s.
Although Sarah Michelle Gellar as Daphne.
Sarah Michelle Gellar was better when she wasn't Daphne, though, because she
That's
wasn't
fair.
wearing a weird purple jumpsuit and.
I
red
like
hair.
that jumpsuit. Well, so anyways, back to the original.
She was
the
way
core.
way hotter as a trashy blonde.
We like sexy versions of characters, right?
Yeah.
Wait. I'm just gonna scroll through the rest of.
Oh, yeah, okay, there's multiple.
Okay, yeah, there's multiple.
Okay, we got another
Sexy Mickey Mouse.
one. Wouldn't that be sexy Minnie Mouse?
No, that's clearly a Mickey.
I don't know. A
Oh, sexy minions.
sexy minion. No.
We're straying further and further from God's light as we
Sexy
go.
cowboy. That seems normal.
Well,
Yeah.
that's like,
Oh, it's Woody.
yeah,
Oh, it's Woody?
Specifically sexy Woody.
Yeah, someone's giving me a
That's
Woody.
sexy.
It's
Wow.
a penis erection joke.
So it's almost like it's at first you're like, yeah, that's funny. Like you just take a cartoon lady and make it a really hot version of their current outfit, but then you start to get toward like children's toy movies.
I do feel like there's
And
an
it's
argument to be
whoa, what
made
are we
they were
doing?
hotter as cartoons, but whatever.
Well, as a furry, that sounds pretty on.
I'm not
Pretty
saying
on brand
no,
for you.
no. I mean, the Fox and Robin Hood though. Fox Robin Hood.
Mm,
Come on,
let's go.
that was a handsome fox,
That was a very handsome fox.
and he was and Maid Marian, the lady fox.
As a fox enthusiast, did you like Jason Bateman's fox character from Zootopia?
I enjoyed the character. I didn't want to fuck him.
All right.
If that's what you're saying. Now that
It
little
is
rabbit
kinda-
with her fluffy tail.
Officer Hobbs, dude.
No, she's not my type. She was very.
She's.
She's very type A. She's very rigid.
It's funny that she was both a rabbit and a pig.
What?
She was a cop. You know?
Someone cooking bacon.
Rabbit stew with a side of bacon. We're talking a lot about eating animals. If we have a vegan crowd, I'm sorry.
I think we're talking about fucking cartoon animals. I don't know if the vegans.
Yeah, that's
I don't
true.
know if the problem there are discussing the stew.
Yeah. It's true that you can't eat cartoons.
Wait, is PETA okay with us having sex with animals?
They do love
It's like
animals.
they
a
love
lot.
animals, and that's an expression of love.
Oh, I hope I can remember it off the top of my head, but there's a billboard that I would pass by during my work trip in North Carolina that was a PETA billboard that I actually was like, oh, that's actually it was a picture of a golden retriever on a huge billboard, and it said, "Hey, if you're cold, they're cold. Bring them inside." And I was like, it was clearly like a PETA at the bottom, but I was like, I actually support that message.
Yeah.
It's rough out there. The further you go south, the more there's just dogs in permanent like crate homes outside that's their whole life is just barking when there's people that go near their yard. It's really sad.
I was going to do a bit. Now I'm just kind of sad.
Yeah. You're welcome.
I don't know if I want to build on that.
I burgled the happiness out of you.
We started off
happy
listening to some
burglar.
Cuddy to feel better about ourselves, and now I'm right back.
all right.
I'm right back to Man on the Moon 1.
Maybe we move off the topic of sad dogs and check out the next costume.
Oh, I'm depressed. I smoke lots of weed. I'm country Cuddy, apparently.
Country cut. Baby lock them
All
doors.
right. Next, we're gonna flip it to men making costumes sexy.
Yeah. Now that's something I support.
Sexy Hamburglers.
Sexy man costume.
Oh, sexy mummy.
Sexy mummy. All right. I get it. Like, there's not a lot of whole.
I can't see that one. Is it a?
Is that Harley Quinn?
Oh, sexy Harley Quinn man.
Yeah. I fuck with that. That's good. Yeah. A Peter Pan. That could also translate well as a
Sexy
Robin
devil.
Hood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
This is
you know what this makes me think of? This is like so.
It just makes me. What?
What are you going to say? Something? What is going to make? You going to say something about your penis?
We both. We both had a thought at the same time. What's yours?
Well, no, you go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say that's just giving me like big, fun gay bar costumes energy. Like these are all just like great.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So okay, I feel like we're on not a similar page, but there's like you know how like women have this like huge array of sexy lingerie, and like there's different types of lingerie, different styles. Like there's so many ways for women to package their sexuality for whoever they choose to have sex with.
Oh yeah.
Anyone.
Oh, gold star.
Then like guys, you know, it's like we wear a nice pair of boxers or like a nice pair of briefs. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? like our version of getting sexy for like a girl is like our clothes fit, and then underneath our clothes, the underwear we wear
Just wear anyway.
also fit.
I don't know. The romp him movement happened, and I feel like that is a step in that direction, right?
Well, that's
The
just
straights were out here in droves with their fit bods and dressing up in romps.
it's something. I'm just saying that like I feel like there's something about packaging the male sexuality, which is just like, here's a pair of briefs. I hope you built enough muscle to pull this off. You know?
Right? Yeah. No, that's true.
What
would you
I
suggest?
can't
Like-
put a bunch of lace on me.
You can.
I can't. I know I literally can. I'm just saying. You know, you Google it, and it's just like a nice pair of underwear.
Yeah.
Oh, Heather's sneaking in again.
My hot take is that
Yeah, there you go.
men should just start wearing women's underwear.
Oh man, the man thong. Let's go. Oh, what's that movie? John
Banana.
Tucker Must Die, where he just makes thongs cool.
Yeah, by doing a backflip dunk.
Let's make thongs cool.
Wait. Why would you want thong? Like we have the gift right now of not walking around with a piece of string ratcheted up our butt crack.
Dude, I feel bad for that piece of
Why-
string if I wear one.
I thought you were going to say you were jealous of that piece of string. Just that string's tongue deep in some girl's mum. I thought you were going to be jealous because you want to be the string of the and up in the.
No, I was thinking whatever string gets jammed up my ass for a day is going to be a putrid, like barren wasteland of.
You actually might. It might. I feel like it wouldn't be quite as if like women are like, it's like right up my asshole. Like you'd be more like it. I'd never found the string again. It got lost amongst the Jumanji-esque strings of weirdly wet hair that's just curled.
Oh no! I won't have this slander. All right.
Just
I won't have
hairy
this
man.
slander. I'm very well groomed in my crack. Okay.
You know what's another weird male grooming thing?
What's that?
You know, like women are like, I'll shave my pubes or like maybe make a landing strip, something along those lines.
Yep.
Like as a dude, if you like clean up the downstairs area, but you're hairy just around as a man, then you just have this like clean, like you have like this reverse bikini situation
No, yeah.
where the rest of you is hairy.
So,
But only your crotch area looks like a bikini goes over it.
I have a very personal.
Shave your ass, and then your legs are just all hair,
Yeah, it becomes
straight up
chaps.
to your pale cheeks.
That's what happens to me. I'd still insist on doing it. I'll do my back, but like I'm a gorilla up front.
Yeah,
Like, I
yeah.
got high tea.
Yeah, well, we look like we went and got a spray tan, and but it's just hair instead of clothing. Instead of being tan, it's just hair, and then a one area of it being clean.
It's not a good look. It isn't. But it's nice to have a nice bare butt. Feel like a big baby.
You could like spell a whole. You could like write a paragraph like going down your chest, like all the way to your crotch. You know what I mean? Just like shaving letters into your hair.
Maybe we should make landing strips cool on dudes, just like sexy undies.
Oh, full body landing strip,
a full body landing strip.
straight V. Wait, do you
A
do
big avatar arrow.
Wait, do you shave
I am
around
the
it?
avatar. You gotta deal with it. Disgusting, man.
A master of all four elements. Ass, mouth, tit 1, tit 2.
I'm a big juicy milker.
Oh, vagina,
bender.
shit. Ass, vag, tits, mouth. I am the Avatube.
Just when the world needed him most, the penis nation attacked. Sheesh.
You know, Aang looks a little bit like a penis.
I guess so. That's a hot take on Aang.
It looks like a penis.
Beloved series hero Aang looks a little like a penis. Holy moly. Should we do another costume?
Yeah, okay.
What were you going to say?
I was going to do a little bit about how my penis looked like a cartoon character.
Well, you did just recently discover that it looks like a bottlenose dolphin. Oh, he's a spooky witch
if you
lamb.
slip a dolphin upside down because their heads have that like
Yeah, their head's the underbutt. Right?
yeah, so it looks like their nose is the dick, and then if you were looking from like a downward angle, you can see the underbutt through the legs, which is the least attractive of all butts.
It's perfect. It has a blowhole and everything.
Next time you guys are just like checking out your partner's undercarriage, like get a good downward angle, like you're looking up at the carriage. And tell me that the weird underbutt that just flops behind their thighs isn't the most disturbing cavernous thing you've ever.
I don't mind the underbutt. I don't have I'm not
Just
in your
like-
court on this one.
Oh, you're like, man, that like spooky goat like gooch trail
Spooky gooch.
to the dark shadows of the underbutt land. That's where I want to
The
go.
upside down.
Yeah, Brian's just he's in this pleasant little vagina land, and then he just keeps moving south into the dark times.
The Shadowfell.
The shadow.
You're really creating a narrative around underbutts that is not favorable for underbutts.
No.
And I have sympathy for underbutt because you do that to me too. Talking about my thong piece in my butt.
All right, next costume.
All right, what do we got? Slide on over.
We're getting a little controversial now.
Okay, we're getting spicy.
We're getting a little spicy.
Sugar, spice.
All right, here we go. For the next one, we're. All right, I'm just gonna show you.
I'll take my mic back. Thank you.
A topic of the
We've
podcast
done this
days of old.
before.
Yeah.
I like the
Oh.
middle one.
Just-
I feel like the middle one on the previous
oh,
picture.
the Maui one is so cute.
I feel like the middle one
Aw.
doesn't like if you're not sexy. Does that like? Here's the question: is it more or less offensive if you go like full on, not sexual, culturally accurate, like of just a medium of the? You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
you mean like I'm your culture and sexy? That's
well, no, I'm
probably
saying,
worse.
is it more offensive to be like, I'm your culture, but don't worry, I'm not sexy. I'm wearing a full pair of chinos.
Oh.
I've got an unattractive beard going on right
I think
now.
it'd be weirder if you went super accurate. I don't know why, but my gut
I
tells
feel
me
like,
that.
yeah, if anything, you're like, I'm going to be offensive, but I'll be
The
sexy.
right way.
I'll be sexy offensive.
All right, what do we got here? No.
The orange is the new black, blackface
No,
girl.
it's crazy eyes. Oh, jeez.
Oh, man.
That's pretty bad, dude. Okay. Where's the outraged people around her in that picture?
Here's my pitch for why people should be allowed to do it.
Oh,
They're
boy.
providing a common good, because like when they do it, we
Yeah.
all get to laugh at them. We all get to point at them and say, "You idiot!
You stupid.
You stupid!" Yeah,
I guess I can
they're
see that, yeah.
sacrificing them upon the altar
They're like,
for us.
I will
Also
I
now-
will commit social suicide for you.
Yeah. And then when you're like a sophomore and you're doing your like liberal arts major, you can like use their photos to build your
Somebody's got to do it.
your projects.
Unsung heroes. People doing
So-
blackface.
Yeah, we have no examples. How are we going to tell people not to do it?
Oh, okay. Here's something I've always wondered. Oh, you know what's kind of popular right now in the tattoo community is people doing blackout tattoos, which is like just huge, like a sleeve of just full black ink. When is that weird? Can you do it on your face? Like, when is that not okay?
I feel like we've reached a new, like we're like now in the modern art era of tattoos where it's just like, yeah, I got a line, just like a squiggled line just randomly across my body. Looks
There's
good.
like a gaming YouTuber, one of my buddies showed me that has like a really artsy, like it looks really angular and like there's triangles that come up, but it's like a full chest and like down to the arms, like jet black. It's like, I don't know.
Just from a purely artistic
Something's-
expression standpoint, I don't support it because, like, I don't know. You just put a shape on you.
Yeah,
Just like
it could be a good geometry teacher.
Yeah, here's a triangle.
yeah.
You know what I mean? But similar question: when does a spray tan turn to blackface?
That's a good point.
Is there like a? Do you think that like if you go to the spray tan booth, there's like a diagram and it's like you're here, and then like there's like shades going up and it's like you can go this far. You can go 5 shades past your original tone.
Have you ever seen Ariana Grande's original tone? Go.
Wait, is
Yeah.
she not brown?
No.
Wait.
Go watch fucking Victorious. And then look at her now.
Is she? What
I don't know.
What
Pete Davidson had a good roast on her.
what
that was like,
ethnicity did he do? Well, yeah, I mean,
I don't
yeah,
know.
he roasted her.
He
Yeah.
roasted her pretty good.
I'm just Pete Davidson. I'm really tall and goofy.
Are you debuting your Pete impression?
Ariana Grande, and I look like a mouse, like a 15-year-old mouse.
I have to say your Pete's better than your Ariana.
Yeah, it wasn't great.
The Pete was good.
Yeah.
There's something there.
Do you think it's weird for Ariana Grande being like, I look like a child perpetually?
Might suck
Oh
a
no,
little bit.
she was brown-ish.
Mm.
She could have been on
Watch
the
Victoria's
hit
Time.
show Blackish.
Oh. Yeah? Did you watch that show, Tom?
No,
Well, way to not support the black community.
I assume it's about tones, like shades, like.
oh, right.
Yeah. All right. What's
Now
our
I'm
next?
depressed.
What's our next one?
Well, you're gonna get even more depressed.
No, what is this?
We're building.
Is this the like second to worst coming up?
Well, I have 2 more. So
Okay.
this next one is probably
So this is
Heather has
second
2
to-
more.
worst one.
Second to
Hold
spiciest.
on, Heather.
Sorry. So this next one is probably the worst one, and then the last one is gonna keep it light again to kind of ease up for the final costume.
Okay. All right.
We're gonna go dark, and then we're gonna bring ourselves back out.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
That's a good move. Oh boy.
All right. Let's see it. I can't see it.
It's such a tiny.
It's a child dressed up like Jeffrey Dahmer.
Oh, okay.
A very young child.
Oh boy.
Ah,
Yeah, this is a big one right now.
yeah. This is this.
There's a lot of this going around after the Evan Peters Netflix series. Oh, gee, he's got the fucking mugshot.
Oh.
It's funny because it's like the parents made the decision to
Well,
do that.
yeah. Okay.
too.
So I feel like there's several conversations with this one
Yes.
which are interesting, and like one's like because we kind of talked about this briefly the other day where
Yeah.
you guys were like, that's so fucked up, you know, because it's like a real person, you know, instead of
Yeah, for sure.
And then I was like, I think people have done this before. As long as you're doing like a, I'm sure people have been Bill
Jason
Cosby.
Voorhees is a killer.
Jason
People
Voorhees.
dress up as him all the time.
But there is like the element of like with the kids, their parents chose
Right.
for them to do that.
It's like, oh, I really want to do a Dahmer costume, but I don't want to get in trouble for it.
make my
Gonna
kid
make
do
little
it.
Billy do it.
Little Billy,
Little Billy Dahmer. And like, just
I
my
made my kid kill a small animal for this.
Evan Peters is so hot that I made my little child pick apart a squirrel in the woods.
Hey Billy, can you like grab this squirrel by the tail and just like smash its head off the off the concrete a few times? I want you to be really ready for your role in 10 years.
God damn. Evan Peters is sick of doing these roles. He's like, just give me a normie, please. Let me just be a normie for once.
I don't think I'd like him as a normie.
We don't know that. We've never seen it.
Um,
Actually, I think closest, I would argue Kit from Asylum is a pretty normal character. He was just a guy with a really hot greaser haircut.
yeah, but
Right?
I mean, I guess but like, yeah.
No, that was season 1 Murder House with the skull
hold
on
on,
his
we
face.
can't. We gotta. Heather's not going to come across too well.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
No, yeah. Well, Heather's point is, he was a psycho school shooter in this first season, but second season, he was just a guy that got tangled up with a pretty foreign lady, and I think there was aliens. Asylum was weird.
Yeah, I honestly I lost track after the first season.
That's fine.
But
People say it's the best, so
yeah.
you went out with a bang.
Back to the Dahmer bit.
Right.
Here's the question. Yeah, people get a little upset about people dressing up as a serial killer for Halloween,
Right.
but they're all watching the show.
Oh, yeah?
Everyone's jerking off to the TV show.
So I was watching It's Okay, but not...
Yeah, apparently
Right.
it's cool to like. Be
And
like,
his estate definitely gets money for... I'm pretty sure.
I don't know how any of that works.
Yeah.
I feel like there might be a rule where it's like if you've murdered and eaten people, you don't get money for TV content made about you.
Yeah, maybe not. Which might be why I'm pretty sure the dad is suing.
Is he?
I don't know.
I'm assuming he's.
I hear things.
It doesn't matter. Here's it.
I hear things.
Yeah, but so like, can you be Genghis Khan for Halloween, or is that in poor taste? Because he murdered.
I think that's in poor
literal,
taste
like,
in
10
multiple ways.
Is it?
What if
Oh,
you're Vlad
okay.
the Impaler?
Yeah, Vlad the Impaler's. I mean, Dracula's based off Vlad the Impaler.
Right.
You know?
See, but that's the difference. If there
Is
was
Frankenstein making fun of mentally handicapped people?
I don't know. That's a lot to unpack with that question. I don't think I have the credentials to answer that. As somebody who's not been stitched together, but with multiple body parts
We'll have
into
to
a giant
invite-
monster.
Yeah, we're gonna have to invite science into this one.
We'll invite a Frank.
Hey, science, what do you think?
But I think you mean Frankenstein's monster too, by the way. You just said Frankenstein. When you say Frankenstein, that's the scientist.
Brian's about to start his villain arc.
Ooh, they're not gonna see me coming. And check out this Andrew Tate clip. It really gassed me up, and I hate women.
It's women's fault for that they don't want to have sex with me. It's their fault.
Couldn't be me.
Yeah,
No shot.
he burgled their hams and they wouldn't fuck him. It's so weird.
My last bit about the Dahmer thing, I just want to know how, you could throw the glasses on, you could do the smush the hair that way, and you could put on like maybe a shirt he'd wear.
You could
That's
eat
base
people.
level. You could eat people. Well, that's base level costume. Let's say you're just dressing your kid up, right? How far can you take that? Like, what if you send him out with a piece of raw meat? Like, how far can you take that costume to where people are like, dude, you need to relax?
Oh, like what's the level?
What's the worst you could possibly make that costume?
Okay, is this a child wearing it?
Yeah. That's what I think that's the main outrage. Because when you're like a late teens to adult and you're doing it, then it's like, all right, you have a weird, sick appreciation for it and it's in poor taste. But I feel like it's worse to dress your little kid up as it.
It's definitely worse to dress your kid. Again, this kid's like, what's a serial killer? What's he
Right.
do to the bodies? I don't get it. He has huggle fun time with them?
It would be funny to grow up and then have your mom break out the photo album and be like, this is when we dressed you up as
Jeffrey
Dahmer.
This is when we ruined your life on social media.
This year we did Ted Bundy for you. It's like, what the fuck?
Also, just a heads up, I want to fuck serial killers. I'm your mom, Janice.
I raised you.
Do you know who also sucked on my milky jugs? People who murdered other people.
I visited Ted Bundy in jail and bore you.
You're the seed of Mr. Bundy.
Yeah, yikes.
That's why you're so handsome. And
We
don't-
won't have any more serial killers. Technology's come too far.
For serial killing?
Yeah.
Yeah, just school shooters now.
Not depressed again. Heather, quick.
Last one.
Heather, quick. Show us the
All
last.
right, you guys are gonna like this one. I don't know if Tom's gonna like it, but I know Brian will.
Oh, yeah.
Alrighty, I'm just gonna show you guys this one too.
Okay. Let's see.
Animals and costumes.
Oh. This one is also a touch divisive because some people are like, it's so mean to put your pets in costumes, but they look so cute.
I feel like, okay, so I would definitely have been, I feel like, historically on the path of putting your animal in a costume is kind of just weird and selfish because, like, they're just going to be miserable the whole night. But
it depends on the costume because a lot of them now are just like fun designs on like a dog jacket that's like supposed to be form fitting for them.
Yeah,
I'm warm, you know.
I'm gonna come back around to my own thing and say we do a lot for these guys. Cats and dogs, they don't have to hunt for shit.
They don't pay
We
rent.
clean up their poop.
Yep.
Like, all we do is cater to these little fuckers, and they can't wear a scratchy outfit one night a year. One night. That's like when you have a kid and they're like, I don't want to wear this for the photo that's going to take 20 minutes so that we can make a Christmas card. And you're like, you pooped on me earlier today.
I literally still have your shit a little bit on
Your
my
shit.
shirt.
Your poop is on me right now.
I slide a little thin plastic bag over my hand and pick up your warm shit every day, multiple times.
Every day.
You wear this scratch.
Every day. You think I can complain? Think I can complain?
My
Think I can complain? Do you think I can complain?
Hey, I'm not gonna wear it because during the 4th of July you didn't do a good job of tucking me away, and now I shake when I pee.
Hey, you remember when you wouldn't let me in my bedroom? Wait. You remember when you wouldn't let me in your bedroom? You let me scream in a cradle by myself? I have crippling anxiety now.
It's if you're cold, I'm cold. Take
Why
me
won't
in.
you let me in the bedroom?
I want to watch.
I was a baby. I was scared.
I want to watch.
You just let me cry the whole night? The night's scary.
The night is scary.
I'm scared. I'm a baby.
I can't tell if you're a human baby or a dog baby now. This is Tom's baby Sona.
Wah.
Next week we'll have Tom in a big diaper.
Hey, Brian. New topic. I've made boom boom in my diaper.
Oh, tell us about that. Is it squishy and warm on your cheeks?
It's wet and warm. It's quickly cooling though.
It's-
It was quite pleasant when it was
Yeah.
warm. I even added a little pee pee to my pee pee poo poo.
Nice.
To make a more cohesive liquid. Spread
Very
it around.
gross, yeah.
And
I want you to know that I knew this long before because it reeks in here right now. My eyes are burning.
well, I did it for you.
I don't like that.
Like a
I
cat bringing
disapprove.
you the innards of a bird it ate as sacrifice so it may live in your house longer. Here you go.
I'm gonna switch
you
off
wanna
of
clean
the
me?
green pea formula we have you on.
You want to clean me now? Live on camera?
Will you dress up as Jeffrey Dahmer?
We actually, I don't want. I'm not
clean
going to
you?
ruin it, but we do have a piece of content coming down the pipeline that will we might have to wear our adult diapers for.
Oh, that's right. Keep your eyes out for our potential adult diapers.
Keep your nose
content.
closed and your eyes open.
Yeah, baby, it's coming. We got a full load coming at you. Later, though. But for now, was that the last of our costume segment?
That was our costume segment.
Well done, Hooper. Very cool.
Under Brian's segment of the day.
Yes, I've decided that since there's all kinds of costumes happening and parties happening, it's the time of year for it. Perhaps an advice segment on costumes would be
Welcome
fitting.
to Brian's Advice Corner.
And it's perfect because all the parties are over, and by the time this video drops, we'll be into November.
Christmas. Oh, yeah.
Okay, yeah, a little bit. Yeah, Thanksgiving might as well just be Christmas at this point.
They skipped. Oh, we were in Walmart yesterday,
Yeah.
and we're
Is
looking
that-
at the Halloween stuff. And you know what's there? The shelves are
Christmas.
half of them are empty because people went on a Halloween run.
I tried to find.
I'm still the baby from earlier. And the other half the shelves, they're filling it with Christmas goods.
Yep.
They're just skipping right over Turkey Day.
I didn't find any pumpkin cookies anywhere,
As a baby, I love Turkey Day. That's some of my favorite baby food formula.
but you can only have
Pumpkin goo, gravy goo,
Why?
bone marrow
No, we're not eating babies.
from a bird I killed.
We're not giving babies bone marrow. That's not a thing we do.
I will, because my baby will grow up big and strong.
Tom just
Feeds it bone
Tom
marrow on
breastfeeds his
sourdough.
baby bone broth.
I got my dog on one side, my baby on the other side. We're just having.
And they're both drinking.
We're all drinking bone broth.
You are going to make a serial killer. Without even dressing him up, it's just going to happen.
I'm just gonna accidentally do it.
Imagine being in class with a kid and he's like,
My dad used to feed me bone broth from his teats.
and you're like, oh,
You want to hang out after school?
We can suck on my dad's nipples.
He lets all my friends do it. And then they
He says it's
disappear.
good for him. Then he feeds us well-cooked pieces of liver. He slices the liver up, coats it in flour and oatmeal, sears it with caramelized onions.
oatmeal.
Oatmeal.
You're fucked.
And then he feeds it to us with applesauce.
My first piece of advice for your costume party is not to invite Tom. He will slice you up into pieces, turn you into some kind of weird soup.
My baby will grow strong by eating the toughest predator, humans.
We are the apex.
No more. I don't let my baby eat weak animals like chickens or cows. They're prey, and so they have fearful meat. My kid
I can
only
taste
eats
fear.
the strongest of predators: lions, tigers,
Lion meat?
bears, oh my's, and of course, the deadliest game of all, man ass. This child will grow strong off of the powerful meat of the predator. Also, then eventually the predator itself.
This Brian burger tastes like anxiety.
This is a prey meat right here. This Brian one right here. I want you to taste the difference between the meats.
I'm a little bit prey.
This is a piece of Brian. He's in our basement, tied up. I'm slicing off little hunks of him, but I want to maintain the freshness of it, so he's alive. Heather wants me to kill the bit.
You
Here, little Charlie. Brian's bit.
All right, so like I said, we're a little, it's late to the draw on advice, but you can go ahead and set a timer for 360 something less than what today is days. Listen to this again.
You can set the
before
oven to 360 degrees Fahrenheit
sometimes there's
to cook a Brian liver.
Christmas costume parties. Like we have a classy Christmas that you can consider that costumed. But
Yeah, that's a
So you
cocktail.
can apply this to that. But my first piece of advice is to wear something that won't injure, maim, or discomfort you while you sleep in it. Because sometimes you don't plan very well, like I did last night, and you sleep in the costume that you're wearing the night before. I woke up at 2 a.m. this morning with incredible ball pain because my man romper had scrunched all the way up and given me
romp
the
him.
atomic front wedgie of a lifetime. So
Wait, you think you can wear a thong, but meanwhile you fall asleep in a romp him one night? And
how did Brian die? He slept in a romper. He got tangled up in his own giant bag that he was wearing.
he cut a hole in a potato sack, turned it into some clothing, then died in it.
That's right. Beauty is pain, okay?
Yep.
So that's my first piece of advice. Also, try to match your drink to your costume color. If you're in a full white, maybe don't drink a vampire's blood cranberry cocktail. Spill it on your fingies or something.
See, that's a nice piece of advice right there. Although,
That's right.
alternatively, if you're in full white and you spill red on you, it could just add to
Oh,
the
that's true.
aesthetic.
Have a little carry situation.
Yeah.
Yeah. That could work.
Also, for women, piece of advice.
Oh, good. Here's some advice for women from Tom.
If
Listen up, gals.
if you accidentally end up on your period the night of Halloween, just pretend it's part of your costume.
Yeah, there you go.
I feel like there's a movie where a girl gets her period and is wearing white.
You could wow the party and queef.
You could say that
I can't finish this sentence.
you fucking finish it.
I literally cannot finish this.
I'll finish mine then. You can say, people can ask you what you are. You look down and you go, oh shit, there's a period. You can be like, I'm the Australian version of Carrie. Carry down under.
Tom thinks the girls go, oh shit, there's a period when they're.
Then a bear bursts into the house.
Now that would be a scary party. Damn.
Heather's
There's dying inside over there. What do you think, Heather? Let's get a gal's opinion on everything that just transpired here.
I don't even know what to say, but I just saw Tom's shadow and thought it was a spider. I can't breathe.
It's
here.
really spooky in here.
Okay.
Tom casts a spider-like shadow.
spooky, spooky spider times. Spooky, spooky spider times.
Hey, for your next spooky spider time party, this is my next piece of advice. If you wear something that takes up a ton of space and is very space consuming, make sure that when you inevitably deflate it or take pieces off, it still looks cool. You know?
Yes.
If you roll in one of those fun giant sumo costumes or something, which also is that problematic? When you deflate it, it's just gonna look like you're wearing a big testicle on your body. So
2 costumes in 1.
I'm a left ball.
I have cancer of the testicles.
Oh, Jesus Christ! Don't forget to piss Pete off while you're doing these bits. So I have animal cancer in my testicle.
This is cancer I got from fucking animals.
Oh no!
It is testicular animal sex cancer. So,
Last bit of advice: don't show up
that
to a
camera still
party.
working?
Don't show up to a party when the invite says it starts, unless you want to automatically become part of the party planning committee. If you show up to a party on time, exactly when
good
they
piece of-
say, you're going to get a host racked with anxiety and hyperventilating, and they're going to go, can you just please put these...
Can you please? I didn't make any nacho cheese dip. Is there any chance you could make it right now?
I'm the fucking worst person to be around if I'm planning the party. The 30 minutes leading up to
Or
the
when
party...
Brian shows up and the party's supposed to already start, and they're like, "Can you help?" He's like, "I'm drunk. We're having fun right now. Everyone have fun."
I don't know what you're talking about. Never happened before.
Is the camera working?
Yeah.
Cool.
That's the end of my advice segment, everybody. Hope you apply it to your lives.
I like the last bit where it's sort of like, hey, if you're going to show up to a party, kind of treat it like Africa and just pretend all the bad shit's not happening. And then, just show up for the fun
I thought you were
parts.
going to say like the song Africa.
No, like a genocide where you're like, if I just don't pay attention to it in the news, I'll have more fun. So you're like, I know they're having a tough time at the party right now, but I'm not going to be there to help or acknowledge
or to
it.
clean up after.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
Yep.
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 It's like the white woman's Instagram Bo Burnham bit where it's like he just pauses for a full terrible deposition about how sad it is to lose your parents, and then goat cheese salad next. What's that? What can I scroll to next? It cannot be healthy for our brains. I feel like we're playing talk about the worst shit bingo right now because you just used the word genocide on this happy podcast about spooky Halloween time.
It's like, again, similar. It's like if we're talking to a dog, just say it in a happy tone. The dog doesn't know better.
That's true.
Yeah. People are dying in Africa right now.
And they're like, I think this means I'm going on a walk.
oh, walk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not a walk. It's not a walk.
We're chopping your balls.
You're dropping your balls.
My dog's balls.
Have you prepared a segment, Tom? Or are you
yeah, we're
just
gonna-
a lazy piece of shit?
For Halloween this year, I'm going to be not a lazy piece of shit. It's going to be a change of form.
All right. Character growth.
Just go as yourself, but then, do stuff well. Just show up and be like, here's my W-2.
Ooh, it's all
you
filled
filled
out.
it out?
On time?
Last year's.
Oh, Ooh, that feels like a little bit of a sting on the tip of my penis.
Here's the form to apply for a Roth IRA. Oh, are you going to do it? I would, but tomorrow I won't be this character, so I won't have done it.
I thought about doing it.
Today I'm going to do it. Tomorrow I won't.
I can't, they're closed.
Is Roth
It's no
IRA
time.
open more than one day? I thought it was a 9 to 5. Might be. I don't know. Yeah. We'll end on a little Tom bit.
Little Tom bit.
What did Tom bring to the table? The show and tell. Here's Tom's bit. I have a proposal for America.
Hello, America.
Hello, America. I have a proposal. Hello, all of America.
Oh, you're doing an Obama.
This voice is just a voice. We cannot say who it could be. But my name is B-Rock Obama.
You've lost me.
All right. America.
Yeah.
America. Every other year. That's what we're going to do. Every other year for Halloween, from now on, you cannot dress up as anything from pop culture.
No characters.
No TV shows. No movies. No weird fad costumes at all.
Fictitiously or otherwise.
Every costume. Every other year. The next year you can dress up as Rick and Morty again. Cool. Oh, you're Pickle Rick. That's fun. Every other year.
Damn, man. Coming for the Rick and Morty's.
You have to create your own costume and your own creature. Your own, whatever it is, your own ghoul, your own spiders, your own thing.
We should micro test this by throwing a party where you're not allowed to come as a pop culture thing.
That's what I'm saying. I'm just saying, if we want no more sequels, no more IP reboots.
Mm-hmm.
We need to support this on Halloween by creating our own content.
I'm the 54th costume of Michael Myers. I had to buy it because it's different this year.
But like, am I the only
Okay.
one who's like? I just feel like it's like every year we show up and it's like, what movies and like what's
Right.
which Game of Thrones is gonna are we gonna be doing this year? I just don't think it's fun. I don't know.
Tom's not having fun.
I don't know. It's like, yeah, we all enjoy this. I get it,
Right.
but like, can't we show up and like, I don't know, just be something else for like at least. I have a sheep penis.
You know what I would like? I have a sheep penis.
I have a sheep penis. That doesn't have to do with the bit. Sheeps exist already, but I have a sheep penis.
If I could, if it were up to me, if I was former President Barack Obama, which you clearly were doing, and you were issuing a statement to America.
Can we hear yours,
No.
please?
No. You're going to trigger me, man. All right. I won't tell this full anecdote, but I had a
Brian's
terrible
being
run
Barack
in.
Obama talking to white audiences now.
I was in an improv group in college, and
That's actually the end of the bit.
they pulled. And
Everyone
I
laugh.
still wake up in a sweat in the middle of the night. They pulled me in front of a crowd and asked me to do an Obama. I don't like talking about it. That's it. But I will not be doing that here. If I had it my way, and it was every other year,
Yep.
I would demand for terrifying old vintage Halloween costumes. Have you ever seen what vintage Halloween costumes looked like? It was paper mache masks that were, I don't even know if they were going for horrifying, but they are absolutely horrifying. Google vintage Halloween costumes. It's the
You're
most,
talking about like when you like see like a doll from 1910.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, they literally had like an old potato sack. They stuffed it with dead chicken bones.
yeah. Dude, seriously, have you ever, like,
And they gave it to their child. And who knew that child murdered a bunch of people on the family farm?
maybe they just looked, maybe it's because they're most of them are in black and white, but I wonder if it was also terrifying in that day, or if it's just terrifying juxtaposed to
think-
our bright, colorful, fun characters now.
Yeah, I think it's more like life was terrifying and boring at the time. Like back then, you're like, I've been on a farm for 30 years and I get my information from a newspaper. That'd be a scary costume.
I'd like to put the scary back in Halloween for every other year. Like, this is a fun year. We do all the characters from the past 2 years.
What if we do a cycle like the Chinese calendar? So there's like a 12-year cycle, and every year there's like a different, like this year you have to do this. This year you have to do this.
Sounds a little freedom.
Yeah, we're gonna take. We're taking
taking
with it-
freedoms.
Yeah,
We're coming for your freedom, America.
discipline equals freedom.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
That's my bit.
Good bit, T.
All right.
T Boogie.
It's Halloween.
It's Halloween.
Everyone go have a good spooky time.
Keep that spirit with you, too, through the other seasons, you know?
Yeah.
Keep being spooky no matter what.
Scare people all year round.
Yeah.
Dress
Jump
up like a
out of
serial
corners.
killer all year round.
Masturbate openly to the Jeffrey Dahmer series.
All year round.
Like the rest of us.
They shouldn't dress them up like Dahmer. Hold on. I'm going to go jerk off to crime junkies.
That's like the most popular series ever.
I mean, making millions off of the murders of actual people.
Hey, they're very interesting. You know, what can we do?
Nothing more interesting than college women being abducted and murdered. If they're... No, never mind. I'm not going to make that joke.
Wow. What's a joke like when Tom won't make it? Who knows?
Someone knows where I was going with that.
Yeah.
All right. Everyone live as a crew and die as a fam, huh?
And dies a crew and live as a fan.
And also that. Same thing again. Good night.
Bye, loves.